PDF. Now, Preview is one of my favorite apps that is built into Mac OS X, and let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So, first of all, Preview is actually built in to the core operating system, so it's not necessarily a program that you have to open. It's pretty much always running. Here's one really useful thing you can do with Preview. If you have a media file, for example, a movie or an MP3 or something, you don't want to have to open iTunes just to preview it to see what it is. So if you just mouse over it, you'll notice that there's a play button, and if you hit that, it will start playing you a sample.
Okay, today we're going to show you how to connect your Mac.
Okay, so that's quite handy, and you can, using your mouse, go from one to the next, or I'm using the keyboard now, the up and down arrow. I can just keep going like this. So I'm on this one, and instead of using the mouse, I'm just going to hit the space bar. And there's my preview. So if you select something and hit your space bar, Preview automatically frames it so you can see what it is. And you can go from one to the other. I'm using my keyboard now, up and down arrows. So if you think about it, and I actually think this looks pretty nice, and I was telling people how sometimes I do presentations just with Preview. I put all my slides as PDF files on the desktop, and I use the desktop to frame it. I'll change the background to something dark, and I do my presentation like this. And if I have movies or something, I just go play, etc. So it's quite handy. Alright, let's go into a folder, downloads folder. Preview isn't just for video and images, it works for almost any kind of file. I randomly downloaded some files. Here is an Excel spreadsheet. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to hit the spacebar. And Preview lets me preview it. I can actually see what's in this Excel spreadsheet. I don't have Excel on this computer, and I actually don't even have LibreOffice. This computer is brand new, there's nothing on it. Preview lets you look at almost any kind of file. Word doc, PowerPoint. There's the PowerPoint, slide by slide. And again, sorry, I clicked off of it. Again, I don't have PowerPoint on this computer, but I can still look at PowerPoint. Can't edit it, but I can look at it. That means if I have a PowerPoint, I can use Preview to open it and show it. It won't come with fancy animations or sound effects, but you will get all the content. PowerPoints tend to take a bit of time to load if they're big, so I'm going to close this out. We'll get back into it in a minute. Preview is an application, though, and you can open it. I'm going to use the command spacebar, and I'm going to type Preview. And it opens down here. And I'm going to take this image, and I'm going to drop it on Preview and open it up. Now you can do a lot of things with images and PDF files in Preview. For example, you can do some basic editing. You can adjust color, size, you can do cropping, rotation, you can annotate. Draw on top of stuff, etc. I could turn this into like a conversation bubble or something like that, or it gives you lots of features for working with images. And again, this is built in, no additional software required. I encourage you to open this up and play around with it, especially just the basic image editing tools. They're pretty easy to use, and if you want to crop something or save it as a different format, you can do that here. So like in Preview, if I go to File, I can go to Export, and I can save as a JPEG, a PDF, a PNG, or a TIFF. For the most part, you would save it as a JPEG or a PDF, but you do have those options. Okay, I'm going to close preview out now. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is PDF. OS X PDF is native, and it has been for like 10 years. And what that means is that all applications that can print can make PDFs. So it does see the PDF system as a printer, which is kind of strange, but all applications can take advantage of this. I'm going to open TextEdit. It's a very simple text editor that comes with your Mac. And I'm just going to wrap the page, select a large font, make bold for the presentation here. I can make a PDF, but I cannot spell. Okay, I can make a PDF. So here's my document. Again, this will work for any software that can print. So Excel, PowerPoint, LibreOffice, even Safari, even Google Chrome, anything that has the print option. File, print, and it's right down here at the bottom. Save as PDF. And if I go to Documents, there it is. So if you run into issues with file compatibility, to save yourself some time until you sort an issue out, save it as PDF, and then access it that way. Now, when you send documents to people, and the documents are just for them to read and use and not to edit, you should always be sending as PDF. You should not send people native file types. And there's a reason. Reason number one is you don't want people to edit your work necessarily. If you're sending them a schedule, for example, and you send them a schedule made in Excel, well, they could open Excel and while looking at it, fumble around, hide a column, delete data, etc. There's no reason to do that. You can spend copious amounts of time locking down things in Excel and Word, but if you just save as PDF, you can distribute that. The next reason is that we're in a transitional technology era, I guess you could say, where people are split between a large device like a laptop and a mobile device. Mobile devices in general don't have Office packages, so the best that they can do is preview documents most of the time. If you send people PDFs, they're universally compatible. Your students will always want PDFs over other things if they don't have to edit them, because PDFs can be used on their phones, and any phone, right? iPhone, BlackBerry, etc., any tablet, and any laptop. So it is a universal format. It is very easy to host PDFs online. It is very easy to use PDFs with Google Docs to publish out to a web page. There's a lot of things that you can do with them. So I am going to encourage everyone to make and share PDFs when possible, and it will remove a lot of your stress around compatibility. Alright, thanks for listening. This one was short, I'm not going to edit it, so see you next time.